We are live.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome
to tonight's show. Sunday night. Sunday night is no longer about the Lord.
No way. It never was, as far as I'm
according
concerned.
to Shawn, it never was.
Wow.
According to
Whoa.
me, it was for a long time.
Demonetized.
Grandma, cover your ears.
What?
But I never cared.
We're not demonetized.
Well, the first part of demonetized is demon.
Demonetized.
Yeah. And Shawn brought that into this place when he said there's no God here.
What if I was going to say, instead of God, we're going to be selling coupons? Because then we're remonetized.
Oh.
Because now we're doing an economic transaction. But what I was going to say is Sunday night, Mega64 night.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Church
I
of
agree.
Mega64 is in session.
Yep.
Brothers and sisters of the video gaming community.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome, gamers.
I know video game sins have been committed this week.
Yeah. Confess them.
I know.
But not to me. I don't want to hear it.
You have coveted your neighbor's PS5.
Ooh.
Repent tonight, brothers and sisters. We're going to get biblical. Theme song.
I like to sit in a parking lot of a church on Sundays, and I just listen to Marcy Playground's Sex and Candy on repeat.
Really?
What?
And get the kids being like, maybe this guy knows what he's talking about, not what's inside that church.
What?
Maybe this guy's got it figured out.
You take your kids?
Yeah, because they love that song. Who doesn't love that song?
What kind of early 2000s movie bullshit is that?
Mama, surely is a dream.
Whoa!
What?
Rocco, you lighting up over there, bro?
Your hand.
This is what I drink out of now.
What the?
Whoa.
Your hand.
That's how I stay caffeinated.
Oh, you drink
got
out
all
of
the
that?
stones?
Because I was going to say, if you cut a
Ew,
hole in the
ew.
bottom of that and put something soft and lubricated there,
Yes.
you could have the ultimate stroke off.
Put a Tanga in there.
Don't need to do that.
See what you get.
Put
No.
a Tanga in there.
Let me just put an end to this conversation right now, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm doing that. Hold on.
Oh, it fits
Wouldn't
the
fit.
Tanga.
No, it wouldn't fit.
Fits the Tanga.
Wouldn't fit. All right. Let me just put an end to that conversation. Already tried. Wouldn't fit.
All right.
So-
Cool.
Is that when Iron Man?
Soda can it is.
Well, it looks perfect for me. Hand it over, buddy. I'll let you know how it works.
I'll let you know when I'm done with it.
I'll put a sixth color on
Why
that
did
glove.
I get it on me?
Oh my
Fuck off.
God.
With what your
You didn't have to sit there.
Your crochet. Yes, I did.
I could apologize for what I just accidentally did.
Yeah.
But instead, I'm going to say you didn't have to sit there.
Okay. Thank you.
Funnier that way.
Yeah, that's true. Well, this has been fun.
I really didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
It's so shiny.
Anyway.
Anyways, welcome to the podcast. It's Sunday night.
Welcome.
It's the end of a long
Yeah.
week, a grueling week.
Yeah.
No barbecue this week.
Yeah.
No.
Week without a barbecue,
Yeah.
that is a grueler for sure.
Last week's barbecue was fun, but now we're
Yeah.
back to work.
This podcast
Yeah.
is protein deficient.
I had a good time at that barbecue.
That
So
was
did I,
fun.
guys.
I
That
did.
was really fun.
I was sad that, I wanted to show off my motorcycle on camera. I
Oh,
rode
why
it
didn't
there.
you?
We could have rode it around
We
in
could
the
have had
backyard.
like a little biker gang, you and me.
Yeah.
That would have been sick.
That
We
would-
could have done
we- no.
like laps around the house. There's like a little fence we could sneak through.
Next year.
People at home will still have to wait. It's, we're building the anticipation of the reveal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should all get some sort of two-wheeled
Menace.
vehicle. Like Shawn could get a Vespa scooter. Rocco
Yeah.
could get a bird scooter.
Ooh. I don't know about that.
Rocco
about
could
a one wheel?
I think Rocco could do like the motorized tricycle, like
I'd
the
be-
motorcycle with three wheels.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
could do that.
Okay.
I'm down with like four wheels.
When they I've
why?
seen
No, a car.
I've seen the motorcycle with three wheels and like the two wheels up front and the one in the back.
That's some fucking Sam Fisher.
That looks lame. That one
Sam
doesn't.
Fisher.
I mean, they all look lame to be real. Like if you have three wheels on your motorcycle, it's a tricycle.
It's
But
like Death Stranding's the only one that like looks cool with three wheels.
Yeah.
you know what?
It'll work.
Hey, I will give you. There's one pass for the three wheels, and if you have a sidecar with a wheel underneath that,
Ooh,
that's
yeah.
it. You
States.
hide that wheel.
Big Garden
Yeah.
State guy here.
That's cool.
Big Garden State nut.
I like to listen to the Garden State soundtrack inside church parking lots sometimes too. Not just Marcy's Playground.
You're a real connoisseur of
Yeah.
music.
What was-
So let go. That was on
Yeah.
Garden State.
Yeah.
And that was the only song that was on the Garden State soundtrack, as far as I know.
Yep. It was just that song.
Was there some
Let go of that
Cranberries?
soundtrack
Dude.
into the trash.
His shirt matched the wallpaper of the bathroom.
Yeah.
Can you
dude,
believe that?
That was so fucking
It
beautiful.
symbolizes a lot. I'm not going to think about what it is, but I'm sure there's something there.
Makes me feel things.
You know what I watched this week? 2 movies.
Oh,
Austin Powers
okay.
Yeah,
Powers
baby.
1
Yeah.
and Austin Powers 3.
Oh my
Oh my God.
Good. Skip that middle.
I skipped the middle one, and I feel
Get to
like
the
I
good
missed
stuff.
the best one.
I
I feel like I saw Austin Powers warming up and Austin Powers cooling down.
watched the
But I missed
first
the hot
one
stuff.
like a year ago.
Yeah, it's not good.
Not good.
Well,
at
hold on.
all.
Before Rocco chimes in
Yeah,
with
because
the...
he. I'm
I'm staying
I always
silent.
knew. I always knew.
hated Austin Powers
will-
when I was a
I was
kid.
so far
I
beyond
choose-
I
that.
thought that was bullshit.
I will choose silence.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For how
If you're
long?
gonna talk, you should hold the fat bastard. We could pass it.
Yeah. Rocco, are you okay?
I don't know why I keep choking on this shit.
Okay.
I
He's
chose
holding it a laugh.
silence.
He's holding it a laugh. You know, the movie was funny in the 90s
Yeah.
when it came out. But but it doesn't hold up anymore.
No.
Sad to say, everybody.
But imagine
All
my
the
disappointment.
talk. Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say all
Yeah.
the talk about shagging
Oh yeah.
was a little bit uncomfortable.
Imagine watching
Like
this.
fucking.
But you would know if you've ever
yeah,
seen
you
Austin
don't get it.
Powers.
You don't get it.
I blocked it out.
I watched Love Guru and then went like, I
Yeah.
gotta
Oh.
redeem Mike Myers in my mind. Let's put Austin
We watched
Powers.
it
And I
for
was like,
Movie
oh,
Club.
this sucks too.
It almost kind of taints it a little bit. Love Guru, it just puts you in such a bad Myers mood that
Yeah.
you kind of are like, I can't be with you
Too
anymore.
much Meyer.
yeah.
Too much Myers for me.
There were parts, sad to say, that did make me laugh.
I'm sure.
Legitimately. So, I think I got to go back and see The Spy Who Shagged Me because that's the best
Fill
one.
it in.
That's where you get Mini-Me. That's where you get Fat Bastard.
That's the one that I remember everyone at school like quoting the most. Like it felt like they were blown away by
That's
that one.
where you get in my belly from. In fact, this guy right here, he's from the 3rd movie.
Oh.
This is a gold member toy.
That's a collectible from the 3rd film.
Because it's on the 3rd film. For you film connoisseurs out there, you would know that's when Fat Bastard gets involved in the sumo wrestling community.
Yeah.
That only happens in Gold Member.
Damn.
Johnny, by the way, was there.
Queen Bee's in that too.
Beyonce's in it. This guy knows the whole movie line for line.
Johnny does?
It's fucking insane.
Johnny, quote it.
Johnny kept saying, "Oh, this is the part where Dr. Evil goes to jail and sings this rap song. Oh, this is the sumo wrestling part with Fat Bastard."
I forgot about
And
that.
I had no concept of all of this.
The first MP3 I ever downloaded was Tom Green the Bum Bum song. The second one was Dr. Evil's rap, just the two of us.
Oh,
and
they
Mini
do
Me.
just the two of us.
That was the second MP3 I ever
Was
downloaded.
it Johnny? Was it just the two of us? Yeah. I thought that was in the second movie. Oh, it's a Hard Knock Life. It's a Hard Knock Life, guys.
Rest in peace, Vern.
Yeah.
Here's what's okay. We all know Austin Powers sucks, but
Right.
what makes the 3rd one especially bad, though Johnny would disagree because he loves it, they just rehash all the jokes from the 1st and 2nd movie.
Yeah.
But when you haven't seen the 1st or 2nd movie in a long time, you're getting new jokes,
Yeah.
not knowing that they're rehashes, and so they're
Yeah.
just all like kind of faint. They're all soft. You're like,
Yeah.
what? How come they're not going hard on any of these jokes?
Yeah.
So
It's all reference.
Yeah.
anyways.
Wayne's World is still funny, but besides that, Mike Myers may suck.
I remember when I was younger that I didn't love them. It's true, but there were a couple gags that I remember laughing back then. And you tell me if they're still funny or if they are like, no, that's not funny anymore either.
Okay.
I remember thinking the guy getting run over by the steamroller thing was funny.
I thought that was.
Is that still funny?
That's funny.
That's
Okay,
funny.
right? What was it? It takes a long time for
No,
them to
it's
get
like
to him.
it's like the shot is like up close, and he's like,
and he's actually far
and
from
then
it.
like and then like he has a wide shot, and it's like
far away.
He's so far away, and he keeps screaming until he gets run over. Like, that's funny.
Don't they call his wife or something too?
I don't remember that.
I thought that. Oh, maybe it was a deleted scene.
Michael Caine is in the 3rd movie.
What?
Really?
Yeah. He plays Sir Nigel Powers.
Oh, his dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole movie's about daddy issues. You find out that Dr. Evil and Austin Powers are brothers.
Oh,
it's
that's
a
right.
Star Wars kind of
yeah.
like
That's
reveal,
right.
right?
It's so, and I bet you don't remember this from Austin Powers 3. They set up a fourth film.
Oh.
After Dr. Evil goes good, his son Scott, played by Seth Green, goes bald
Garrett's best friend.
and becomes the new Dr. Evil. And the movie ends with him in the lab going, "I'll get you, Austin Powers. I'll get you."
Oh my God.
And then that movie never came out.
No.
I remember.
Yeah,
they
that
did a
was, it was
robot
like 20
chicken.
years
It's
ago.
never too late.
So
It really
Wait.
was 2002.
They'll do a robot chicken special. Just wrap it up
Beyonce
there.
was the Powers girl, Austin Powers girl in this third
Yeah,
one.
she's the
member.
power babe.
I remember an interview with her when it came out, and she was like, "I think this is a bigger deal than being a Bond girl." And I remember seeing that as a kid, being like, "I don't think
Nope.
that doesn't seem right." Like, I don't know much about James Bond, but this doesn't seem right to me. Beyonce.
I don't know, because Beyonce went on to have a bigger career than any Bond girl I can remember.
no. What about this?
Pierce Brosnan or
There's been some big Bond girls.
Who?
I can't think of it.
What's
Top of my head.
Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
That's the one. That Jane Seymour.
You're gonna say
Thank
Beyonce is
you.
bigger than her?
Thank you, Jane
Dr. Quinn.
Seymour. Ever
A lot
heard
of
of her?
episodes.
Sorry, I take
Of
it
course you
back.
have. Yeah.
Sorry, Miss Quinn.
Wasn't,
Everybody knows we love Jane Seymour on this podcast. And if anybody
Hey.
ever asks Beyonce or Jane Seymour,
There's
we're
easy answer.
definitely going with Jane Seymour.
Have you ever
Beyonce.
have you ever seen what is the movie that she's the Bond girl in it? It's like, is it Goldfinger or
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Doctor No.
Hey.
She's a babe in that movie.
Somebody out there, send us a Jane Seymour portrait that we can frame and put on set here, because everybody knows this is a Jane
Dude.
Seymour pro podcast.
You're joking, but I've had a
Give us-
crush on her
if that-
forever.
send
We
us a
wanna
couple
see
Jane-
more.
Send
You
in
know
some
what we
Jane
mean.
Seymour
Yeah, I definitely wanna
merch
see
for
more.
us, please.
Yeah.
I'm putting the call out. Cool.
Yo,
Thank
let me
you.
know she got that medicine. I don't know what that meant. I never watched
Call her
the show.
Dr. Love.
Beyonce.
But yeah. Anyway, Beyonce. Yeah.
She was
It's a shame
great.
she never went on to do anything else.
So Austin. Well, and to end it off,
It's a real delightful keepsake.
love it.
Yeah.
what
I
a-
wish they would
what a delight,
finally
Kev.
get that fourth movie out and it's just that character.
I mean, do you think? I think that's a definite. They will definitely do a fourth.
I don't
I've
think
been-
they
I've been
will.
hearing
I
that
think
for
they've
a
been
long
trying
time.
to do it for
Yeah.
20 years.
I
This movie.
I was hearing that forever.
This movie. I'm not gonna say it sucked. That's up for debate.
Okay.
It clearly cost a lot of money to make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
yeah.
clearly costs. There are so many celebrity cameos. The movie starts with them remaking Austin Powers with
Yeah.
like Tom Cruise as Austin Powers
Yeah.
and Danny DeVito as
I
Mini-Me.
forgot, yeah.
That's actually really funny, by the way. Danny DeVito as Mini-Me.
Yeah.
Probably the best cameo in that movie. But, you know,
Did you say
a good
Tom
gag.
Cruise?
Tom Cruise is
in it?
Austin
yeah,
Powers.
Yeah. That's
Damn.
right. That's right. Yeah.
Gwyneth Paltrow is in it.
You know
That's
what is it?
star-studded.
It's like even with the Love Guru,
Britney
that
Spears
was
is in it.
full of celebrity cameos.
Yeah.
full of them.
Mike Myers was
it's like-
a comedy god.
Yeah. It
he
had some
was.
Now he's just up in Canada.
Now he's
kicking
doing
back.
Wayne's World commercials
You know,
for what was that? Uber
Uber
Eats.
Eats.
There's
Yeah.
always
That was a weird.
Now I'm going to take
Marketing
this
thing.
and relate it back to professional wrestling. There's always a champion. There's always a top guy in the field. And in the world of comedy movies, at that time, Mike Myers was the top guy.
Yeah.
Blockbuster
And
level.
then I'm going to say he was usurped by
Ooh.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah.
Right
yeah,
around
yeah.
2006, Bruno comes out.
That's
he
true.
becomes top guy.
You know who
That's a
I think
good point.
was
In the world
between
of
that?
comedy
And you're not
movies.
going to believe me, but think about
between
it.
2002 and 2006.
Yeah, I got an
Who
idea
was it?
too.
I think it's Vince Vaughn. I think there was
Really?
a time where
Yeah,
Vince Vaughn
kind of.
was
I
in
don't-
Dodgeball
I'll tell
or
you.
Wedding Crashers.
Yeah,
all
not,
that stuff.
not to maybe the same level, but in a lower level.
I think
I think
you're picking up what I'm putting down and you're
Yeah.
buying into it, but
Sure.
he wasn't the champion. He was a contender, but he never quite became the champion.
I could see
Ben
that.
Stiller was there
Ben
at that same
Stiller,
time.
yeah.
Yep.
What about Will Ferrell's whole?
Will Ferrell was a
Yeah, that's-
contender.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I
But
think,
it wasn't a takeover.
I think it was like,
that.
for me, and this is where I'm coming from, the top guy in the comedy world is the person who creates the character that is so iconic. You are so sick of them.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Austin Powers.
Yeah, baby.
Was
I mean,
everywhere.
you-
And then Borat.
Borat
Yeah.
was everywhere.
What about now? What's the guy?
Well, hey, I was going to say also during that time, this could be you tell me, where did this land?
Okay.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah,
I
that
felt
was-
like
yeah.
I saw that character
everywhere.
John
He
Heder?
was
Single
too
thing.
indie, I think, because
Yeah, it's not quite the same thing.
Napoleon
right?
Dynamite has the character, but then he doesn't have the career to go with it.
Yeah, yeah,
Mike
it wasn't
Myers,
about that. Yeah.
after he
It was
made-
Mike Myers is Austin Powers. It was Napoleon Dynamite, and then John Heder. The name was like I don't,
You're
know,
right.
I don't know that.
Austin
Yeah, that's a good point.
Powers, Mike Myers is that, but then he's Shrek, then he does he can make all these other movies
Yeah.
because he was Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Same with Sacha Baron Cohen, but
Yeah, because he was doing Borat, but people forget too. He had like Talladega Nights within like 2 months of that.
He was in
he was
Hugo,
and Ali G was on HBO.
Ollie G, and then he
Yeah.
got to make Bruno. I think by the time he made Bruno, kind of his reign was over.
Bruno ended it, which I don't get because I loved that movie so much. I haven't seen
End
it
on a
in
high.
forever, but I loved it.
I don't know
It's gay, Shawn.
who is the top comedic film actor right now.
I
The Rock,
but
Kevin
yeah, but
Hart. I don't.
Oh,
the
The
title.
Rock
The
might
title is
be-
vacated, as far as I'm concerned.
Dude, the Rock and Kevin Hart together in like those Jumanji movies.
Those guys do like
But-
action comedy.
Yeah.
I don't think they really do.
and that's not a character that you can think of like I'm sick of this character.
And if you actually study The Rock's like path right now, he might be losing that because I feel like his last few things have not gone so well.
Oh, what's up, DJ?
He did a spinoff of Fast and Furious, and that kind of didn't do as
Hobbs
well.
and Shaw?
Yeah,
I heard that was crazy successful.
I don't know.
I thought like worldwide that made like
Yeah,
$1
me
billion.
too. Why look it
Yeah,
up?
I don't know.
I'll look
I
it
read a lot of stuff that he's like exited that because it didn't meet what they wanted from it.
Whoa.
But
Was that like the biggest movie of the year when it came out?
I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm not sure.
Anyways, who knows?
But
Jungle
like he
Cruise
did an
was-
original movie. He did that skyscraper movie, and I don't think that did as well.
Oh, yeah.
The worldwide box office was 760 million. There's no way they're disappointed in that.
Yeah, he's like a
Yeah,
Schwarzenegger.
Rocco doesn't
what
know
is
if
that-
that's enough.
What does that compare to the other ones, though? I just know
Well,
that there
I
was
mean,
some
this
kind
is
of
a spinoff.
discussion. Yeah.
But maybe he's not a good candidate for comedy because he's like a Schwarzenegger type, like an action who
I'm
has
not
some
going to sit
comedic
here and
stuff.
badmouth The Rock. Are y'all crazy?
No.
It's the
What the
90
fuck is wrong
No,
with
I-
all of you? The
I
Rock's
like him.
amazing.
It's the 97th highest grossing film of all time.
Yes,
There's no way
thank you.
they're upset
Thank
about
you.
it.
Facts.
Yeah,
Thank you,
I don't know. Read about it. There was
I'm
more
not gonna
to
do
He
it.
just did. He just
Okay.
read it. He just read it to you.
There just has to be a reason he left that. Like, I feel like it didn't do as well as the other ones. And I know that they postponed the rest of filming the Fast franchise because of that movie. And then when that did way under the other ones, they were like, okay, what was the point of this? I just know there was some like issue
Sounds
with
like
that.
you dreamed this.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds, he's the current.
No. You think Deadpool's the character? You know what? That's
I'm
the
just
character you can't
saying,
escape.
he's Hollywood's darling right now. That game, that Last Guy movie, the video game movie, is finally going to come out now.
That thing looks like it's trash. I was just joking, Rock. I was giving you
Yeah.
shit. I don't know what the.
No, I just know there was some kind of fiasco about that. I don't know what it was.
What's are comedies even still being made? Do they, other than Mega64 version 4?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we'll
so
be
maybe we're the
Thanksgiving.
next.
Maybe Rocco's about to be top guy.
Yeah.
Next, you're looking at next Mike Myers. I was gonna say Michael Myers. That's a whole other thing. Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah.
Sean's the new Vince Vaughn.
Thank you.
Garrett's the new.
Garrett's Owen Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin is well, he's behind camera right now, so he's gonna be kind of the new Judd Apatow
Yeah, you could be like a producer.
because you
type.
like heavyweights too. That's a good
Yeah.
movie. And who's Johnny? Johnny is Johnny's been, I don't know.
He's behind he's like the new Kevin Smith.
Yeah, he's like the new Kevin Smith. Are you okay? I hear him crying. Oh no.
You're like an artist. Did you see Miss Marvel and shed a tear again?
I think the world is ready for
It's raining on me.
a hit comedy. What was that last hit? I'm like drawing a
Yeah,
blank.
huge
Borat.
comedy. Borat 2.
What's the
Yeah.
last old school?
Yeah,
Borat
really.
2
Like a breakthrough comedy.
Was not a hit or a breakthrough. Well, maybe it was a hit.
Dude, I don't know.
Crazy Rich Asians.
The next American
I mean,
Pie.
didn't
that was
see
that was a big
Yeah,
movie.
but American Pie, you're right. I think like a
Big.
more
Think
recent one that's
big.
still not that recent was like
Yeah.
Bridesmaids was a huge comedy.
That was
Yeah.
good. That
Yeah,
was
that
a
was
good
big.
one.
But that's old. Like
Yeah, it's
what's
old
like
point.
I don't know.
I can't think of the last one.
Jeez.
What was the one with John
Was it
Cena?
old with M. Night Shyamalan? I haven't seen it yet. Is that funny?
They all, you know who was Hollywood's darling for a little bit was that guy with the funky teeth. And he was paired up with that with John Cena in a movie where they're trying not to get have their daughters have like a prom night.
Funky cheese.
You know, all these movies.
What's fucking Ike Barinholtz?
Oh,
I've never heard of this person. What are you saying?
He was in a bunch of comedies.
He was on Mad TV.
He was in Suicide Squad too.
yeah. I don't think he has the crown.
No, he needs some crowns, is what I'm saying.
All right.
Well, I saw, the only comedy as far as I'm concerned, it has to star the king of comedy. We're talking about Top Guy.
Cedric the Entertainer.
I know Top Guy.
Okay.
He starred in such films as Mr. Magoober's Magical Galoober
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that guy's a fucking
Sandman.
pro.
or Dickie Peeper's Wiki Queeper. These names are so funny,
I remember that.
Yeah.
I just want to point out that it happens about 2 times a year. Yeah. But the hydraulics on the tripod that Kevin uses
shoot up,
give out, and it shoots up like a gun.
I know how to fix it, but it'll take me a minute. So you,
Do you want a knife?
For now.
It's
Just
so
keep it
funny
like
because
that.
all of a sudden
Sorry.
Kevin's just doing the camera and no one can see this, but imagine this is the tripod and he's just, and it's like, whoa, like in his face.
It could knock his teeth out.
It really
Did it give him a
could.
black eye? Yeah.
I don't think it hit him in the face, but it was like that close to
almost
killing
chipped
him.
a tooth. Well, this would
I
be
didn't mean to interrupt.
No, this is the perfect time to throw to a slide that is off camera. Check out our 64-hour special this week.
We have a double
This
64.
is a double feature.
Tribute to the king of comedy, the Sandman. Check this out.
Yeah.
The Dickie Peeper Halloween Creeper special.
Yeah.
Or alternatively,
pick your poison.
you could pick Mr. Galoober's Magic Gadoober.
Yeah, which one do you remember as
the funniest movie of the decade.
Yeah, the Halloween. It's got to be one of those. So we shotgunned both those and thought, well, one of them's got to be
One of
it.
them's gotta be it.
So shop.mega64.com, order one, whichever one you think
Or
is
both
correct.
if you can't decide.
Yeah.
If you gotta pay respects to the king, get them
Say,
both.
say I'm gonna do the double feature. I'm getting both.
If
out
you get them both,
here.
it's kind of a fuck you to Mike Myers, which is what
Yeah,
we're
that's
looking
really
for.
the point.
Oh,
Yeah.
if we were making this
The king
shirt
of
in
comedy is
2002, that would be 2 pictures of Michael C. Myers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they would be, from his hit films.
Honey, I Shrunk the Axe Murderer.
Yeah. and Shrek 4D.
Yeah. The two best.
The
yeah.
Universal Squirt Fest.
Yeah, the Heisman Trophy blastathon.
Go over to shop.mega64.com. Pick that up. That's
Yeah.
only going to be around for a few days because I
64
think
hours.
legally we're probably going to get sued over that one. So you might want to pick that up quick.
Yeah, it ain't coming. I'll tell you right now, it ain't coming back.
Kevin is about 50-60% of the way through his repair job over there on the
I
camera.
love that.
so
that
you want me to hold that down
we're
for
going
you,
to keep
Kevin?
killing some time over
Sean's
here.
gonna
and
assist.
it never, and it's funny, it never happens just during the week where it's sitting there. It's
No.
always Kevin sitting there and it tries to knock his teeth out. I also wanted to mention though, at the end of the show tonight, we'll show, we announced already, obviously, 64X 2021 is happening Saturday, July 31st. Tonight at the end of the show, we're going to show all the exclusive merch that we're going to have at that event and stuff like that. So that'll be really cool. We got some nice
Stay
stuff to show
tuned.
off. But we put out the schedule for it too. We'll go over all that at the end of the show. We got a bunch of stuff prepared for that.
I'm so excited to
Next week's going to be fun.
talk about our new lineup.
I can't believe it's already been a year.
Doug Pound's
all
on there.
all week. Yeah. We got Doug Pound this year. I'm excited about that.
so much.
This week in general was all was like when Comic-Con would have been in San Diego.
Oh, right.
And so online it was like all these websites
Yeah.
pretend like
I kind of thought, at first when everybody was announcing their Comic-Con exclusives,
Yeah.
I got excited. Oh, cool. Because chasing exclusives at the convention is a big part of it
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's for all of us. That's the event where you can get all the cool stuff.
oh yeah. And Comic-Con has the best
But
exclusives.
I don't know how you guys felt. I haven't talked to you about this, but personally, it hit a wall where it kind of went over the hill and it stopped being exciting for me. And I started getting annoyed because it was like, yeah, okay, all of these exclusives. Yeah, I get it. But none of this comes with the experience of Comic-Con.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So now it's like how I feel on Amazon Prime Day where
Yeah.
I feel compelled to shop and then I
Yeah.
feel guilty afterwards. Like, Oh,
You're
I bought all
rushing
that
to
stuff
buy.
because there was all this hype that I had to buy it because it was only available now. But I was like,
Yeah.
But this usually comes with the whole weekend experience of like celebration of nerddom.
Yeah.
And,
lining
and then
up.
this is kind of like my souvenirs that I take home to remember
Right.
that.
Yeah, it has a good memory attached to it.
And I have
Yeah.
none of those memories with all of this exclusive merch. And I was
Yeah.
like, damn, my wallet got hit.
Yeah.
And I'm still just stuck at home. And now they're mailing a bunch
Haven't
of
left
shit
my
to me.
chair.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like,
Yeah.
that wasn't Comic-Con at all. What did I just get sucked into?
Consumer con.
and
Consumer
especially
con.
and especially due to like I think a lot of companies knew there wasn't going to be an actual con this year.
Yeah.
So they I think a lot of them didn't put out their best exclusives. Like, okay, let's just repaint this one.
Yeah, they're like
dude, or
making
let's-
lemons out of lemonade.
Yeah, but like the experience of buying them was awful. I love SH Figure Arts and Tamashi Nations. They put out some of my favorite figures.
Yeah.
But this year, all their exclusives were just we repainted 4 figures that people really wanted us to like bring back. Like 4 of them that have been out of print. We brought them back and painted them nicer. Okay, no, that's fine. But their website was broken completely. So it's like, just reload this page for 3 hours and maybe you'll get one. And it's like, so now it's not even an event happening. It's like sitting at home just reloading a
But-
page for a repainted figure. It was like a very negative.
I'm going to play devil's
experience.
advocate
Okay.
and say that it's never a positive experience. And
Yes, I agree with you.
and by them doing this and saying like, 3 hours, maybe you'll get it. That is the Comic-Con experience. You got it handed to you.
But
So you should be happy.
Well, like I said, though, usually that bad experience comes with something to throw the scales on the
Yes.
other end because Comic-Con, hey, this comes with Comic-Con. It's 200,000 people in one room trying to buy one thing.
Right.
yeah,
Sure.
and you roll, and when the event's in person, you roll the dice. It's like, I'm gonna run over to the Bandai booth and see what I can get. Ooh, I got something. Oh, the Hasbro booth. Line is 3 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna get a hot dog instead. Okay,
Yeah.
at least you take it and leave it, whatever. When you're at home, it's kind of like I don't.
Yeah.
Is the button not supposed to work?
Comic-Con,
Or,
let me paint a picture for you. There's a thumping bass. No matter where you are in the convention center, you just hear vroom, vroom, vroom.
Yeah.
Totally.
You're waiting in line.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're waiting in line for 3 hours, but then fucking people start screaming, "What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, Gene Simmons just walked by."
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
An hour later,
stinks.
I'm around the corner. I'm still waiting, but now I can see the Marvel booth. Oh, it's the cast of Loki.
Yeah.
Oh, a bunch of people are screaming at them. Can I get a video that
Yeah.
There's an experience, but
Yeah,
this one's
I got-
just like you're in your room. Like,
Yeah.
okay, it's
So.
fucking not working.
Yeah.
Still won't refresh.
So you can if you want to see that and experience it for yourself. I did a stream on Thursday night because that was when the exclusive Figure Arts went on sale. Was when my stream was supposed to go on.
Sure.
And if you want to watch a 2+ hour stream that nothing gets accomplished, I mean, literally, the site was broken the entire stream, where people at home were like, leaving and coming back like this. He is not still doing this, is he? And I stayed through it. I'm like, no, I'm going to see this through till the end because the sale was ending at 9:00, and I went until 9. And
It never got.
it never worked. And it went, and then they went, thanks for coming. Sale's over. It was like, that was the whole stream. And people in the chat were losing their mind. It was like, I thought I was waiting for the payoff. And it's like, no, there's
What were
no
you
payoff.
trying to get?
It was Whis from Dragon Ball Super. That was a figure I never got before. He's like a god.
He's so
kinda
powerful.
character. And then they did a really nicely painted version of Nappa. You remember Nappa, right? Vegeta
Yeah.
and Nappa.
I'm a big Napa
Really nice painted version of Nappa. And then they did cute little figure stands, custom, like painted to be different things from Dragon Ball. Like one looks like a Saiyan pod, and one looks like a
Planet
Goku's
Namek.
gi, and one looks like stuff like that.
I've seen that. That's
and they
sick.
did a set of those just for Comic-Con. That's it. So I got through a broken website. I got those into my cart and could not check out by the end of the sale that night. But then they announced that night, we're going to turn on the site again tomorrow morning. It was still broken the next morning, but that stuff was still in my cart. So I was able to click through fast and I got it. But
You did
that
it.
stream was, watch
You
that.
never give up.
Watch that stream if you want to lose your mind.
Okay. Careful. Dangerous.
But most other stuff I got, though, I wanted, I got. But you're right. There wasn't an event attached to it. That's why I was just going to say, that's why I like 64X. We give you the event with the exclusive merch.
Yeah.
Come to the stream and watch.
I got into, the resin crafting. I tried to make my own dice, and that turned into making bootleg toys. I had this fantasy that by Comic-Con, I would have my own exclusives out, which I didn't get around to this year, but maybe by next year,
Blister packed.
I'll have something. You can come by the Mega64 booth. I'll show them off.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Do it. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, those were the exclusives I was looking at, because just getting into those bootleg toys. I don't know if you guys follow probably the most famous guy. He goes by the name Sucklord.
I was just going to bring up
I
Sucklord.
follow Sucklord.
That was my next thing.
He
to
always
bring up.
has a booth there selling his homemade toys, but there's so many other people who have followed in his path.
Yeah.
So all of those guys were putting out, and gals, were putting out their figures for Comic-Con.
Yeah.
But those
Do you
ones
guys
are like,
really follow Sucklord?
I do follow Sucklord.
I
Well,
did.
you don't follow Sucklord?
SpankyStokes.com.
I thought we were all just like, gotta love Sucklord, but I didn't realize that everyone followed him but me.
Sean, we all follow Sucklord.
Yeah.
If you're into kid bashing, Sean, Sucklord has been, he's a New York guy.
I
He's
would
been
say
around
the
since the
most
90s.
famous, independent toy maker, bootleg kit bash
Sucklord.
toy maker.
Huh.
Yeah.
Sucklord. He made Sean. He made Gay Stormtrooper.
Gay Stormtrooper, yeah.
You don't, Sean, you have Gay Stormtrooper and you don't follow Sucklord?
I
Really?
don't know if I have that one.
I'm sure you bought it at some point.
But those figures are like hundreds of
Oh,
dollars.
they're worth a ton too.
Oh, really?
I was just gonna say his big release from this last week, I think, was Whitey on the Moon. It was a figure of Jeff Bezos in his astronaut
He made a
outfit.
Jeff Bezos
awesome.
figure.
Yeah, I wanted that, but again, it goes for a lot.
I don't know how
rat
much this
done
one
bit my
costs,
sister Nell.
but I saw the Sucklord was selling Invisible Sucklord. Yeah. And it's a blister box,
Oh, sick.
which as far as I can tell has nothing in it.
Yeah.
Oh, I did see that. Oh, shit. I did see that this
I don't know how much the Invisible Sucklord figure is retailing for, but
That's brilliant, though.
that's pretty smart.
That's very Banksy.
It's pretty
I like it.
exclusive.
I love that shit.
I mean, during the podcast, I got a text from our friend Eric, and it says, "Dude, you gotta follow Sucklord." Like, what the fuck is happening?
Send him a dog
This-
I
pack.
can't believe you don't.
Hey.
Can't believe you don't follow Sucklord.
Yo, shouts out
Send him a dog
Sucklord,
pack
bro.
at like 2 a.m.
Yeah, send him a dog fact later.
We should get Sucklord on 64X. He should do some
bet he'd love it.
64X merch or
That'd be
something.
cool.
He wouldn't.
Oh,
It's too
yeah.
big.
We could just impersonate. You don't know. I'll be in the Boba Fett mask. Who knows?
But yeah, I saw a lot of custom toy stuff being. I feel like that was really going off this
Definitely.
last week, and low run toys. Johnny, if you don't want me to, it's cool. But can I talk kind of about what you were after during Comic-Con week? Yeah, Mondo had a set of exclusives every single day of the show, and one of them was they did these really nice Godzilla. How would you describe them? Godzilla vinyl figures? Sofubi
Oh,
figures.
those
They're like rubber,
injection molded.
soft,
Yeah.
Not hard plastic, but soft.
Yes.
rubber.
Which I think are big among collectors, but they were kind of pearlescent, like painted, and they only did like a handcrafted bunch of like 100 of them.
Ooh, that's
like
cool.
they made like none of them, and so Johnny was trying to get that. We were here working on stuff this weekend, and he was trying to get that, and I was like, you know what? I'll help you out, man. I'll be on the site too. I've had some good luck with Mondo in the past. I pretty much always, when it comes to Mondo exclusives, I usually pretty much get what I want. So I'm like, all right, I'll load it up on 2 different browsers. I'm good. It's up. Oh, the button broke. There's no button. The image, like everything broke. It was like code on the screen, like the fucking Matrix. I was like, that sucks. And he was like, I got it. I was like, what the fuck? He beat me
Wow.
at my own game. I couldn't believe it. And I went back later and it was still broken. I don't know how the fuck Johnny got that. And I'm searching Twitter and people are like, yeah, it sucks that toy never went up. I mean, broken site. Johnny was Neo on Saturday.
Johnny,
he wanted
which-
that thing so bad. He clicked through fast. So anyway, congrats, Johnny. You got it. But
Which
yeah, they
Godzilla?
only were making like 100 of all these vinyl figures and stuff. What's that?
Which Godzilla was it, Johnny?
What was it?
Not too sure, but it was Godzilla and Ghidorah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what
okay,
it was.
okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't
God-
like
it was
they-
Godzuki
Did they
and
do
Ghidorah.
a bunch of them? Like, was there a Shin Godzilla or Godzilla?
No, they
2000?
just did a
Just that one.
pearlescent Godzilla and Eudora.
Eudora.
Is that what his
Okay.
name is? Eudora? Okay, yeah.
That's dope.
That was it, but such a small quantity. I was like, I'm surprised.
The Mondo figure I had my eye on was the Wolverine laying in bed looking at
Yes.
the picture of Morph,
Yes.
which is
No, was he looking at he's
Is
looking
it-
at a picture of Jean Grey, I thought.
I thought Morph died in the first animated episode of X-Men, and he's like laying in bed, like rubbing the frame. I thought it was a picture of Morph. I could be
I think
remembering
that sounds
wrong.
right to me. Morph definitely died
In the
that
first
episode.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. All I know is that figure comes with Morph's head.
Well, that's why. Then it's Morph in the picture.
Because Morph would become all the different X-Men.
Yeah.
And what's awesome is they showed over the weekend concept art of later on, because these are like 6-scale huge figures.
Oh, wow, they're
and
big?
they look cell shaded like the old animation. They look really great.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they showed over the weekend, like, okay, Wolverine was the big exclusive they sold, but we're gonna do Magneto next. And they showed artwork of it, and it comes with Morph's head. Every one of these X-Men animated series figures that they're going to do comes with that fucking guy's head, because Morph became everybody at some point.
Oh, okay.
So I love it. All of them come with some head, just a normal guy's head going,
Yeah, he's just
because he's just, I'm Morph. I became this guy, Anyway.
like
so I thought that was
Dan
cool.
in Street
Morph's
Fighter. He's the Morph.
Yeah.
Freaking Morph.
That
Just a
Wolverine
guy.
also came with a turkey leg, because right before that scene, I think he rips a turkey leg
Yeah.
off. Yeah. Anyway.
Meme sells.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like that X-Men cartoon when I was a kid.
Oh,
I
yeah.
rewatch it objectively as an adult. It is trash.
Oh, I couldn't
trash.
get through it.
So many
I
flaws.
loved it. Loved it when I was a kid. And that was one I could not endure.
Batman
later.
the Animated Series,
Holds up.
artistic.
Holds
Yeah.
up.
Still
Absolutely.
good.
Absolutely.
No flaws.
X-Men, repeating background, bullshit.
it's bad.
Gross animation.
Stuff will be the wrong color a lot of times.
Yeah,
a lot of
like they
coloring.
didn't give a shit
No.
when they
Derek,
were making it.
It kind of blew me away when I revisit it. Because again, revisiting Batman every time, I'm like, that was so wow, what a great show. And yeah, X-Men was like shock. It was
a
like,
bummer.
oh no.
I think there's maybe like, they're mostly bad. There's a few legitimately good episodes on the level of like Batman. Oh,
Yeah.
this is interesting on a level where an adult could enjoy it. But most of the time, it was so basic, just a kid's show.
Yeah, I kind of felt that way. I really loved that Spider-Man cartoon as a kid too, the one that was on Fox Kids.
Really.
I didn't even try.
I love that
Yeah,
as a
and
kid.
that one, I even, Shawn, I remember even in the early 2000s,
Yeah.
we were waiting. It's like that show never came to DVD, because that was the only way you'd watch a whole show at that point was DVD. And I remember they finally announced, DVD coming out of the Venom saga.
I
And it was
own that
those,
DVD.
Those were the best episodes. And you bought it and we watched it. And I remember we started it and it was like, oh no.
Yeah, it sucks.
I remember this being so cool.
It's just a testament to how good that Batman cartoon is.
Seriously.
It really
it's still watchable.
That
Totally.
might be up there as one of the few cartoons I feel like should be put in a museum.
Yep.
Like that should be viewed for
I agree.
decades. Adults and children can enjoy this. It's an
Yep.
objectively good
Yep.
work of art.
Yep.
Batman the Animated Series.
I agree. I agree completely. And if you ever read interviews or where they talk about making that show, it's all how hard they work to try to make it timeless. And like
Well, all the cars and stuff, nothing was modern. It was all just like old stuff.
Yeah, but then they would still
It
have
fit Gotham.
TV
Right.
and they still have
Yeah.
this
but
and
also,
that.
I think
And the
what
style,
is so great about it, yes, like you just said,
Yeah.
they
World
don't.
building.
They have a very noir style. So instead of animating locations, they just use a spotlight, and then the rest is
Yeah.
black. And it's like, well, that will look artistic forever.
Yeah.
that will always look good.
Yep.
Black never goes out of style.
Yeah.
baby. Hey, let's talk video games. Is that cool? Is
I
that
would
all right
love
with
to.
you
You know,
guys?
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
I'll
What have
allow
you
it.
been playing?
I picked up Returnal.
Oh shit. Okay.
PS5. I had hesitated playing Returnal.
Yeah.
Because I pretty much heard people shit talking it. And I don't think they played it. I think they heard the premise of the game
yeah.
That
and just
happens.
described the premise in such a negative way that I felt like, well, that doesn't sound fun at all.
Yeah. Derek, I was like, I was about to check out with the copy of that game when I had like 3 different people tell me, yeah, you kind of die and repeat the same thing again and again.
roguelike.
Back on the shelf. Okay, yeah.
You
so
do.
I didn't even play.
Now let me try to sell you on this.
Okay.
I'm about 6 hours into Returnal. Shawn, you down with Returnal?
I'm not sure. Fuck,
He
I'm
dies.
So sorry.
Dude,
lives
you
again.
You don't follow
I've
Sucklord
heard-
and you don't know what Returnal is.
I'm
Jesus
out of the loop on
Christ.
this podcast.
Shawn, you need
Oh
to get caught
my
up.
God.
I've been too busy with the Olympics. I'm so sorry.
You're sitting there wearing your Olympics hat
I
with
got my
your
pins.
two
Whoa,
Olympic
Rio?
pins.
You were there, bro?
Bro,
And-
should we stop and you want to talk about the Olympics?
Well,
I'll let you finish.
Let me,
before I
yeah,
go into it.
let Derek finish because I already drew a hard line on Olympics talk on this podcast
no.
too. So
I don't want to hear it.
Well, we can talk
I'll-
Olympics in a sec.
yeah,
After
we'll see.
post video games, but
Yeah.
this is gonna be a long video game.
Sure.
talk.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
let's get long.
Hey, let's pretend. I'm just gonna pretend that I don't know what Returnal is.
Okay.
So can you tell me, please?
Yeah,
it's an Olympic
so
sport.
it's a PS5 exclusive game, which I didn't know. And when I bought it at the store, they were harassing me like,
Oh, no.
You need to know that this is a PS5 game. Yeah, I got it. It says PS5 on it. Okay, I'm going to say this clearly one more time. Not for you, sir, but because we've had so many people have a problem with this.
God,
this
yeah.
only plays on PS5. Yeah, got it. And then we proceed to have a conversation about how that's a big problem for people.
Because no one can get it.
Yeah, but it looks great. The graphics are awesome.
Yeah, I can imagine. But
PS5
The gun's
exclusive.
fun?
So it starts off kind of like, I would say it starts like Alien, where you are in a spaceship and you crash land on this mysterious planet and you climb out of your wreckage and there's ruins on this planet and there's like giant corpses of humanoids with big horns, almost not quite like the xenomorph, but weird in a way that the xenomorph is weird. And you start exploring these ruins and then you find a dead body on the ground and it's you.
Oh.
And it's like,
I don't
what,
like that.
What the fuck's happening? And then as you go, you start finding some recordings and the recordings are left by you as well. And they are saying things like, I don't know how many times I've lived this. I don't know how many times this is repeated. I don't know if it's possible to get out of here. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you start getting these, like you start picking up radio signals. So I'm on this planet and I'm exploring it. And when you do die, you know, you're picking up things that are like, every time I die, I see the tentacles pulling me back down. I see the astronaut, he haunts me. When you die, all these things flashes and you see like, a flash of tentacles, a flash of like an astronaut looming at you. And then you're back in the wreckage and you spill back out. And that's it. That's every time you die, you reset. The planet randomly generates.
Yeah.
So then they work that into the story of like these ruins are evolving. You know, it's part of the mystery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who
That's
built
cool.
these
That's
ruins?
good setup. Yeah.
Yeah. Where did this race come from? What is going on? Why is the environment changing? But also you're finding remnants of yourself. I'm about 6 hours deep into it and I just picked up a recording. Can I spoil a little bit of this?
I'm fine with
Fine with me.
I'm about 6 hours deep in this and I picked up a
been out a
recording,
while.
which is like, I came across one of my corpses, but it wasn't quite dead.
Oh.
Whoa.
It tried to attack me. Like I survived. It's like, to me, it's just another hostile on this planet, but did I just kill myself like trying to make it out? So I have a feeling I'm going to run into myself as this goes on.
Oh, and start fighting yourself. Ooh.
That being said, I'm going to say a couple more positive things before I get to the negative.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Metroid. I would say it's like a third-person-esque Metroid where
That's what it looked like.
we're exploring this planet. You know, there's alien technology. So there's like these platforms that clearly go somewhere, but I can't activate them. But as I explore rooms, I pick up items and now I can activate those. And every room you go into, like, there'll be multiple doors, you know, so it is very much like unlocking the map in Metroid.
Okay.
Main character's
Yeah.
kind of like Samus.
Yeah. That's what it looked like from watching. I watched a lot of gameplay of it and it's in that vein.
Is the map easy to use?
The map's really easy to use. Getting around is fun. It's fast paced. The action is really fun. The guns are cool. Here's the problem. You'll be 6 hours deep into this thing and you'll die and it'll send you back to like, all right, square one, whole new world.
Yeah.
Or-
when I heard that, I was like, nope.
That doesn't bother me so much.
Well, it seems like it's part of the story.
Yeah. So that comes with the game. But what bothered me is like, I didn't die. I want to put the PS5 in rest mode and come back and the game will update. And then it's like, sorry, it updated. You're back to square one.
So that was the main thing that I kept hearing before I didn't end up buying it was, people get like, it updated in the middle of the night and I was in the middle of a run through. Like, there's no autosave in the game.
There's no saving.
So people would play like an hour and a half into this one run.
Yeah, I was like 3 hours into it last night.
Yeah,
Oh
and
my
it's
God.
like, I guess I gotta go. I'll put it in sleep mode. That's what they even recommended online. Like, put it in
no,
sleep
the game
mode.
tells you to put it in sleep mode.
Yeah. And people were having, an update. It reset the game. Oh. And then people were honestly having a lot of crashes when it came out. Like that game was crashing like crazy.
way.
And it's like, you just lost the last hour. Oh.
Yeah.
I would never play that again.
That
if that
being
happened to me.
said, the game is when you die, you go back to square one. Imagine doing playing Metroid, but the challenge was to beat it all without dying.
Yeah.
And if you died, it resets the map and it's a different map. Like some of the all of the main rooms are there,
Yeah.
but the layout and how you get there is different.
That would piss me off.
It would, but that's the game. That is
Yeah.
the challenge of the game. If you go
Yeah.
in knowing that, I'll tell you, I hesitated playing this since it came out because that was my only impression. Now that I've played it for about 6 hours, I'm having a lot of fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
This game is not as hard as Dark Souls. The things don't kill you. Like, you have a good fighting chance.
Yeah,
When you
yeah.
die, it's you got shot a lot. Like, you got fucked up. The game doesn't feel cheap. It just really breaks your heart.
Is it scary?
No, I feel like it's intriguing, like in the way Alien is.
The
like
mystery
the
is-
mystery and discovering this weird technology and what's going on here. So I recommend it. I'm playing Returnal. If you have a PS5, play it. I'm gonna say pick it up. Now you might want to wait because it's $70 used. Like, this game
Wait,
is not
used?
Yeah.
What?
I went to GameStop. They're selling it full price for a used copy.
What?
That's GameStop, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I have.
Gotta get that
Maybe you can
cheap-ass
find.
gamer deal.
Yeah, basically that's just to say, yeah, if you can find it for sale, definitely. But it is still like fully priced, even though it's been out for a little while.
Yeah.
It's not really that cheap.
The last time I was in GameStop,
Oh yeah.
it was.
You told me about
This
it.
was recent. It was
Yeah.
like a month ago. And I was so fucking mad by the end of it. I was like, why did I ever come back to the store? I walked in and the guy said, hey, how's it going? And I said, pretty good. How's it going with you? And then he goes, to his like a coworker. Did you hear him?
Fucking guy.
I didn't say how's it going. I said, what can I get for you? Okay. I'm looking for the Mario Golf. Sorry, I said Mario Tennis. Did you mean the Mario Golf game? Yeah. He's like laughing at me, and it's like, okay,
Dude.
can I buy this fucking game or not? Like, stop fucking laughing at me. Give me the goddamn Mario game.
This is like when
And
I
I'm
tried
trying to
buy
check out,
Sonic.
and then like obviously it's the GameStop spiel where it's like, do you want to pay the extra $5 to get it insured, or like, no? Do you want to do this and join our membership program? It would help me out a lot. It's like, why the fuck would I want to help you out a lot? You're an asshole.
You've been laughing at me since I walked
And so
in.
he gave me the game, and I was so mad, and we left. And then Slayer was like, "Why was he laughing at you?" I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why he was laughing at me. I guess I misheard him. We're all wearing masks here. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Oh,
What a
yeah.
dick. Fuck GameStop.
Yeah, their employees love
Dang.
laughing at
Yikes.
customers.
Yeah.
I've noticed since the everything is reopened, this has to be something going on here.
Yeah.
Customer service is like
Well, no, here's
terrible in
what it
San
is. Since everything is reopened and I've started shopping again,
Yeah.
I have realized that I am old.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've had a moment. I'm no longer of the young generation.
Sure.
There's a generation of young adults below me.
Right.
What?
They don't respect you.
You know, I used to work at Barnes and Noble and I felt like I was a little awkward there. And now I'm going, and I stopped working at Barnes and Noble when I was like 22 years old. Started working at Mega64. That was a long time ago. Now I'm going into stores, interacting with the people behind the counter, and they're reminding me of how I used to be when I was in my early 20s,
Yeah.
working at a retail job. I don't know if this is because the pandemic forced the older generation to leave those retail jobs, right?
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of like younger people coming into the workforce for the first time. But
Right.
I am having so many unnecessarily awkward and cringy interactions with the people
with
at
you.
stores where they keep trying to upsell me on stuff in a non-cool way. If I was going to upsell stuff, I'd be
pushy
like,
way.
hey, you're buying this. We have this thing for sale. It's a couple extra bucks. It donates to charity. But instead it's like, so I noticed that your cost is $25.99, and I have two things I want to tell you. First is for $5.99. We have this, and it is a blanket that we are selling. Not interested.
Baby's first job.
Okay, not interested. All right. And the other thing I wanted to tell you was, and I'm like, this is really awkward.
If I don't say this, my
uncomfortable.
manager will come over and dock me.
I feel
file
There's
my-
just been a lot of little things like that.
Yeah. I noticed you didn't pre-order this. Why didn't you pre-order it? I decided today that I wanted to buy it, and I didn't. Well, you could have gotten this exclusive case. I don't give a fuck about that case.
Yeah.
I don't care. I just want
Yeah.
to get this game and get out of here, please, God.
They laughed at me when I bought Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah.
They
Because
laughed. I mean, what
Dude.
is it with laughing?
Yeah. Hey, let me tell you, if
awkward-
you're working
it's
in
the
retail,
friendly laugh.
don't laugh at the customer. You
Yeah.
can laugh with them. That's okay. Don't laugh at them. They don't like that.
That happened. Similar thing. Maybe not the last time, but one of the last times I went to GameStop. It was the same thing. He kept like clowning. It was like, can I get a copy of this game? No, sorry. And I went, oh, okay. And started to walk out. And he's like, I'm just kidding. Okay.
Oh, I thought we were at work.
No. I was just like, oh, I thought he answered so sincerely. So I started to go out the door.
Well, yeah, you didn't.
I was
have
just
any fun.
kidding. Oh,
we have fun
okay.
here.
Oh, you do have it in stock?
Damn.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And I need a pro controller. Nah, sorry, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. No, I was kidding on that too.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. I'll take it then. Okay.
That's why.
I mean, it was just like,
We're getting old.
What is this interaction? Okay. Yeah. All right.
Thank God for online ordering.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I'm too old.
Too old to figure that out.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
But it wasn't even like a comedic moment. It was just like, that's fine.
Here's-
Oh, you do have it.
Here's
Okay.
another thing you experience as you grow up. The people in Starbucks drive-through.
Oh, God.
The comedians
Oh, no.
there. I feel like I've gone through 4 generations of people who were the Starbucks comedian. I talked about it on this podcast.
Yeah, yes.
Like
yeah.
13 years
Tommy
ago.
Motts.
Tommy Mott.
Yeah, or Highly Ho, neighborito.
Yeah.
What can I get for you? Or I went to Starbucks one time and the dude was like, welcome to a Burger King, home of the Whopper. What can I get for you? I have so many distinct memories of Starbucks comedians, and I just feel like every time it happens now, you think you're the first one. That's just my immediate thought. You know?
The
Yeah.
playground when the kid think they invented dodgeball and they're like, yeah,
Right.
I invented this game. And it's like, no, you haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is okay, I guess. Like, it's only natural that people would get so bored in their drive-through job.
Yeah,
They want
yeah.
to spice it up.
Yeah.
But I just feel like I'm the victim now. I have to
it's a shtick.
suffer the brunt of every bored Starbucks employee ever.
Yeah. I mean, I do remember, to be honest, I do remember being in my early 20s working at Blockbuster when I had to like call people because
Yeah.
they had a late video.
Oh my God,
and I
you're
would
that
say
guy.
jokey shit, and it always.
Yes.
But here's the thing: they all failed, and I stopped.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I'm saying.
Wait a minute.
You grow up,
Yeah.
you grow out of it. And I'm realizing like I'm so far out of
Yeah.
that phase in life that I just am being blasted by it when I see
Yeah.
other
Can
people
you
doing it.
imagine you get a phone call from a fucking teenager at Blockbuster
Can you-
that you owe them money and a movie?
you
Oh, yeah.
reenact
I
what
I
that
would be
call
fu-
might
and
go
they had a
I was
bit
like-
to go along with.
All right.
I was like 18.
Give
I
us
think.
a taste
so
like
mad.
Rocco, somebody has rented The Matrix Reloaded and they haven't returned it in 2
Yeah,
weeks.
I can-
And you have to call them. What's the jokey shit you
I
would
can
say?
remember exactly one of them,
please,
and it bombed
please.
so bad I didn't do it again.
All
Want me
right.
to be the person there?
Guy's name was JR.
Sean's the person. Okay.
JR.
Okay, go ahead. I'm ready. I'll be JR.
Okay.
I'll put the kids down and get some dinner. Yeah. Oh, hello.
Hey, this is Rocco calling from Blockbuster. Is this JR?
Yes, it is.
Oh, good. I've been looking for you. Who shot JR? Anyway, you remember that? Anyway, sorry.
What can I do for you, Rocco?
The Matrix Reloaded is a week late, and yeah, we're just doing a little courtesy call to see where that is. Just making sure everything's good.
Yeah. I'll see if I can find it.
Okay, great. Yeah, I just remember the JR thing was on Dallas, but it doesn't. I don't know if you ever watched that show. Anyway, just a little to clarify what I said earlier. But anyway, all right. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, just checking in on that, and if you can bring it in the next 3 days, that'd be great.
Yep.
All right. Thank you. Have a good night.
Okay,
And I didn't do it
Goodbye.
again.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right. 20 years old.
But
my
now,
God.
now that was Sean's reaction. What I said when I brought up who shot JR, that was for those who aren't fucking
Dallas.
ancient. Who shot JR was a huge TV mystery on the show Dallas.
Before our
because
time.
there was a character named
yeah.
it was that show was before my time.
Right.
But I knew about it.
Right, yeah.
And ours was Mr. Burns. Who shot Mr. Burns? Exactly. But JR was shot in an episode and you didn't see who did it, and that was the talk for a year, was like, who shot JR? And I brought that up and the guy was concerned. He was like,
shot?
what do you mean? What? No, it was just that TV thing. I mean, you ever saw what happened on TV? Nothing.
Who was
Anyway,
shot?
I don't know who was shot. Nothing. Sorry, I'm calling for Blockbuster. It's nothing. It was a reference to an old TV show.
Your manager's like,
I'm just looking for the Matrix Reloaded. It's still.
Can we talk to you in the back,
Yeah,
Rocco?
that was one call and I was done. I did that. I had a couple jokey things and they all went that bad and I stopped. I never did it again. So you know what? I'll cut everyone out there a break. But
We've all been there.
You know,
Everyone tries it out.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
Also, can we just kill the, can I do this? No. Well, actually, yeah, you can. Can we
Yeah. We have to remove that.
Can I
We
get
do.
through here?
I've done
No.
it too. I've done it too, but we have
I
to
think we just remove
surrender that. Yeah.
If you do it in this office and we're all friends here, that's fine.
Yeah.
But for a stranger interaction, like I don't know you're joking.
Yeah.
Like I can tell when Kevin's joking. I can't tell when
But
this guy I just met right now
Yeah.
is joking. I don't know.
We all know each other and we all work in comedy, so we kind of know the score. But when you go into a store and no, we don't have that. Okay. No, we do. It's a joke. Oh, okay.
But what was the joke?
Yeah. Well, you didn't
Where
know.
was the joke?
Oh, for a second I was leaving. Okay.
Explain the joke to me, Connor.
You just said, you sounded very male.
Connor's
Karen
so
on that
funny
one,
at the
though.
GameStop
Explain it
Christmas
to
party,
me.
though.
What?
Connor is like the laugh riot of the GameStop Christmas party.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, Shawn, say your little Olympic thing.
Well, I have more video game talk. I beat Resident
okay.
Evil 8.
Yeah, I am.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
proud
that's
of
right.
you.
Oh yeah.
And
Finally got back to that. We streamed it.
really liked that game. I know everyone's already played it, but I really liked it. I think that factory level was too long, and it was too.
The layout sucked.
Yeah,
It's a fucking maze, dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that wasn't fun for me.
Yeah.
But like the second half of that factory is like, okay, I don't know, like I'm fucking over this.
I don't know if it might have been better. I mean, you did. I'm not saying this
No,
to take away
no,
from
you're
your
right.
thing.
No.
You did have a 2-month gap.
I
in
probably
beating
did it the absolute worst way possible.
But I played it all kind of in a row, and I still was like, "What is the layout here?"
Yeah.
So I think you're valid, but
good game.
Fun
I
game.
love how it tied into 7.
yeah,
It was cool. And I think that though the 9th will be a sequel to this. I'm just guessing.
yeah.
So that's cool. What else I've been playing? I started playing that Jedi Fallen Order game again.
Oh,
You
okay.
pick that back up?
Beckett convinced me. He's been dying to play it.
Yeah.
And so I
sick.
put it down to story mode and I'm like, all right, let's try it again. Because that game was just too hard. For some reason,
That's
I
what
couldn't
I
beat
felt.
it.
That game was sick.
I felt it was hard
yeah.
too.
I set it to the hardest difficulty and punished myself on one
Wow.
level over it for like 3 days. And
Yeah.
finally I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm going to bump it down.
Yeah.
And then I beat it in 30 seconds. And I was like, this, I don't know if you're at that part
You
yet.
want something in
No,
between?
no.
huh?
I mean, we just started again.
Oh,
so
you're
we just
early.
restarted it. Yeah.
I thought that game was great.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
in
it's
case,
cool.
yeah, maybe you already know this, whatever, but they updated it for the new consoles. Like that, there is a patch on PS5 and it makes it a PS5 game.
That's what I did.
That's cool.
I did that. Yeah.
I just did that too.
I felt like that game was a little too short though.
Really?
I enjoyed it and it had a good story, but
Yeah.
I could kind of see it winding up or winding down towards the end and then it finished. And I was like, well, I could have used a little more.
You know, I
Really?
am a big fan of the short game. Like Resident Evil,
Yeah.
I beat that in like 9.5 hours. That's like perfect for me. That's all I want.
It's weird. It's weird though with that game, Derek, that you mentioned that because I am on the same page. Like, yo, keep it short. Great with me. But what's interesting about this game is I felt they were adding new moves like 10 minutes before the game ended. It was like, you just got double jump and this, type of lightsaber and this thing and this. All right, cool. Fight this guy. All right, game's over.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you just gave me. Oh, okay. So in that sense, I felt
really?
a little like, what just happened? But
Not only
but
that,
I still didn't mind it was short.
Yeah, I like the character design in it. The
Yeah.
enemies are really cool.
Design of
and,
everything in
and
this
the
was
boss
cool in
battles
that
were cool, but I felt like okay, I would go into these boss battles and then I would defeat them and then I'd be like, "Oh, so are they out of the story now?"
Yeah.
We were like moving through the story and I felt like, well, I don't know, this could be a little meatier. I'm really
Yeah.
enjoying this game. I just wish
Yeah.
there was a little more there.
I think that comes from they had a whole a long time ago, EA started to build a single player Star Wars game with the people who worked on Uncharted. And then that got scrapped so that they could make like some like multiplayer service game for Star Wars. And then they got in all that trouble for loot boxes and all that with
Right.
Battlefront.
Right.
They scrapped that multiplayer game and really quickly went, do the single player game again. And they had Respawn make a single player game. And I don't think they made that in much time. I think they put that together kind of quickly. And so I think that's
Well, then
why there's
kudos
some
to them because that's pretty cool.
Yeah, honestly, because when I heard that, I'm like, this game could suck. And given that, it really doesn't. But there are things that I think are cut corners in that regard. But
I think
I enjoyed it.
That game, not to steal the conversation. Did you have more to say
No,
about it?
no, that's it.
There's a couple of games that I feel like are classic games that are severely underrated. I think Jedi Fallen Order will go on to be one of those games.
Really?
I think Jedi Force Awakens Wait, Force Unleashed
Force Unleashed
was one of those
Vader's
games.
Apprentice guy? Yeah.
The first
first
game
one.
where
First one, yeah.
you could like have ragdoll enemies that didn't have pre-programmed ways that they would die.
Yeah.
That game was amazing. What else? Dante's Inferno, we talk about all the time.
Super underrated game. Super underrated.
And I just had another one in mind that now that I've suddenly forgotten. But yeah,
Call of Duty.
No, not Call of Duty. Force Unleashed, Jedi Fallen Order.
Was there another Star Wars game?
They're all, to me,
It's rare that
kind
there's
of
a
like
good one.
those third-person platform adventures. I think they're really fun, and it's a genre that's really well done. And then the well done games are like, yeah, played it, great, and then you just move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there replayability in Fallen Order?
I would. If
There's
like
a lot
you
that
get
you
the
could
double
hunt around
jump
for.
and you get
I was
that
gonna
stuff. Can
say
you do
it
Game
was
Plus?
the X-Men Wolverine Origins video game.
Oh yeah.
that one
That's
was better than the movie.
excellent choice. Yeah.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
of those,
better than the movie.
all of these games are kind of similar. Third person, open, not super open world, but massive level exploration,
franchise tie-in.
3D platformer adventures. I think they're all great.
Yeah. My favorite aspect of the of Jedi Fallen Order was now that Disney owns Star Wars, owns Lucasfilm or whatever, they kind of have unified all their teams. Like, okay, if we're gonna do Star Wars theme park stuff, they have to talk to the story team, and so do the video game people and all that. And so I really enjoyed when you build a lightsaber in that game. It is the exact same pieces at Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, I told that to Beckett.
That
I'm like,
was
you can
so-
build the lightsaber that we let you build. And
Yeah.
he was
Yeah, that
fucking
was cool.
amped. He was that he could do that.
They did a poll recently on like what physical lightsaber, because they sell replicas there at Galaxy's Edge. Like, what physical lightsaber should we build like for a character? They'll have legacy ones that are like, oh, that's Mace Windu's, that's whatever. And the winner was that character Cal.
Cal?
Oh.
From
Really?
that. So yeah, everyone's like waiting to see like, oh, are they actually gonna like sell that? It has like a guard on it or whatever. I don't know how to describe it, but anyway.
Cool.
He's got a guard.
You got a guard. You play anything?
Yeah. Can I keep talking about video games
Go right
before
ahead.
the Olympic Games?
Sure.
The PS4 upgraded games seem to still be like what I'm using my PS5 for mainly.
Oh yeah.
Because did you guys ever beat Doom Eternal on PS4?
No, I didn't. No, that wasn't my thing. I don't like it.
I liked it a lot. The story for a Doom game, I thought the story was really good.
Yeah.
And I finished it on PS4. And then Brian was telling me how good the Old Gods DLC part 1 and 2 is.
Oh, okay.
And that's like a standalone game. And if you have the PS4 version of the core game, that's the core game will upgrade to the PS5 version for free.
Okay.
And then that Elder Gods DLC was, I think, $30, but I'm having a blast with it.
Oh wow.
It doesn't have any way to transfer, because I also started playing the Final Fantasy VII remake on a PS5 for the enhanced graphics and that was it Yuffie DLC?
Yes.
So I kind of put both of those PS4 games that I finished on my PS4s on my PS5.
Yeah.
And now I'm going through the DLC for both of them. And the Doom one first. But it's great, even though there's no way to upgrade your save.
Final Fantasy there is. It's complicated.
It's complicated, but I finally did it.
Oh, cool.
Doom Eternal, I was just looking online.
That's a
It's
bummer.
like Bethesda's just saying, sorry guys.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
You almost don't need it if you beat it and you're just going to DLC, which is kind of perfect in my case, because the DLC starts you with all the weapons.
Yeah.
All, enemies are spawning right from the go. I had to put it on fucking easy. Speaking of doing that, I tried on Hurt Me Plenty, but I'm too young to die now.
Yeah. I think I had just played that first Doom again. Well, not the first. I wish they would give them all a fucking number.
I know.
2016 Doom. It's like I have to clarify. But
I hate that.
I had felt like once I hit Eternal, I was like, I've done enough of this. I can't go on. But
the guns are so fun with the PS5 controller.
Yeah. Oh, I imagine though,
dude. And that game is just so frantic.
Yeah.
It gives me like an ulcer playing it.
Oh.
I love a lot of the stuff they do with the controller, and I can't wait for the Death Stranding director's cut or whatever.
Yeah.
Because they're going to do crazy shit with that. That game was like made for that. You're going to feel him pissing. I know it. Like,
but that's all I've been doing lately is like PS4
pissing?
games.
Oh,
pissing
yeah,
and
yeah.
pissing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love pissing.
I'm still playing. I'm playing more of Skyward Sword. Zelda
Oh my
Skyward
God, you're
Sword.
still playing that, huh?
I am, and it is definitely more enjoyable, and I'm kind of having fun playing it in this format because they have done so many little things here and there to just speed the game up, or
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like, oh, when the fee or whatever the sword thing talks. Yeah, you could just skip through it with this. Yeah, you could just hit B and it just pops out puts all the dialogue on the screen. Great. Move on past that. Okay. There are so many little things to make it a better quality experience. I still don't know if I love the controls either way. Because if you have the Joy-Cons off, it goes into motion control mode like the Wii had. Okay, those were a mixed bag. I never really minded them. I didn't really like flying with them, but the sword combat, yeah, it's fine, mixed bag. And then if you use a Pro controller, it's all using the sticks, but then that's kind of clunky too. So that's the only thing holding it back. I feel like there's still not a perfect control scheme. It's like, yeah, you tried to get weird here, and I don't know if it worked. But I'm kind of having fun just in the sense of like, I never really completed this before. I got tired of it, and I want to see if that happens again. But playing it I can play it portable, play it at home, whatever, and they have ways to speed it up is like helpful because there's still some fun stuff there. It's definitely not high on my list, but I'm kind of having fun as a portable game,
All right. Fair enough.
That's where it's at right now. I don't know how I'll feel next week, but
Yeah, well, once you have to redo the levels again and again and again.
that's what I mean, and that's where I quit. Whenever they asked me to go back to one of them, I don't remember what, I was like, oh, is this...
And like,
are we doing this again? And then it was you that told me, you're like, yeah, you keep doing that. And I'm like, I'm done. That's where I quit before.
When you did Ocarina of Time, it was awesome going back because it was all different and fucked up. And
Yeah,
it's like, well, look what happened.
Yeah,
You did it
That's
once.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is like, it's the same. It's the same fucking forest. Here I am again.
Yeah.
It's like the Returnal of Zelda.
Yeah, let me go find you these nuts so you can give me this thing that I need.
Yeah.
This is fun. Ugh.
Zelda says, find the nuts.
Find the nuts.
Excuse me, princess.
Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, Sean.
That's the biggest
You got your
parry you
moment
ever
now,
seen.
finally.
Oh, you're
Make it
making
quick because the
weird.
show's almost over.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll make it quick.
we're wrapping this shit up pronto.
I'm enjoying it.
Go ahead. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
All right.
No, anything else?
Watched the opening ceremony. Rocco came over and watched it as is tradition.
Hey, it is seriously Monday. No, wait. When was it?
Friday.
Sorry. I've lost track of time. Sean walked in and said, well, you coming over tonight? I was like, I didn't even know the ceremony was happening. I was like, oh yeah. I mean, seriously, probably 20 plus years of that tradition.
It's been at least 20 years.
I came over and watched it at your house. Anyway.
At all my houses, Rocco has come to watch this. Anyways, so
What a year, though. I mean, I'm sure the otaku in him was very excited.
but that's the thing is like
Yeah.
I
What?
feel like they obviously had a change opening ceremony, and anything that was like fun about Japan, it was cut and added like a COVID thing. It was
Yeah.
a lot of referencing COVID, which is
Yeah.
fine. Like I get like this is like, you're looking at everything that says Tokyo 2020 and it's not 2020. So
Yeah.
obviously there's a big fucking problem that happened. So they're covering that, but it's like a lot of the fun I think that would have been there
Yeah.
was not there.
I didn't think it was. It's so funny because I was enjoying watching it in the
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
And all weekend, nothing but sorrow built up inside me.
Really?
Where it's like, dude, for years it was, dude, what is Japan gonna do in their opening ceremony? Like, because the last Olympics ended with they literally had Mario coming out of the pipe and all that stuff. Like,
He's like, "See
it
you
was
next
like,
time."
oh, see you in Tokyo.
Yeah. It's like, what's that going to be?
None of that happened. Nintendo was out of it completely.
Oh my
I think
God.
every partner they had backed out.
Well, it's also like very controversial to even
Yeah.
have the Olympics right now.
And I think that's why. I think
Yeah.
there was a poll that like 80% of Japan is against them doing the Olympics right now because
So I'm sure
they're
Nintendo
in a
was like,
horrible outbreak right now.
don't
Yeah.
include us in this. Like, it doesn't look good for us.
Yeah.
Like, you're doing this on your own. And so
Yeah.
a lot of the fun stuff that I think they had planned was gone.
The more all weekend, I was just like, whoa, it happened. Like nothing. Like it just
Yeah.
was like they played. Now, when the athletes came out, they played some video game music.
Yeah.
And that was trippy hearing Robo's theme from Chrono Trigger
Yeah.
as athletes came out was just like, what is happening? So that was something, but that's there's some good parts.
And like, here's the
entertaining
thing
parts.
is like, I liked it, but it wasn't as fun as it was going to be. Obviously,
Yes.
like this is a heavy. I mean, you're just looking at these brand new, beautiful stadiums, and they're empty, and it's like, dude, they've lost billions of dollars
Yep.
because of this.
Absolutely.
Like they were so fucked. They're screwed. Also, I guess there's a typhoon or a cyclone headed towards the Olympics right now, and so all the
fun.
outside events are like, we don't know if we can. We don't know. We have to move these things up. I don't know. It's like they can't catch a fucking break. Like it is just like, wow, it sucks.
And on top of all that, they have anti-sex beds built into the
Cardboard.
where they're the living quarters.
Can't. Yeah.
So they can't, even with all this going on.
No
Some of them are
condoms.
thinking, well, at least we can bang. No, my friend.
Can't
Can't even do that.
No.
That spreads COVID.
The bed would collapse.
Yeah.
So
They
you can't
designed
do
it
it.
so the bed would collapse.
And without a bed, you ain't doing that.
I will say it is so weird now, like watching it like in such gaps, technology goes by so fast where it's like everything is just so awesome for me to watch anything at any point. Like I have I'm debating getting another Apple TV because it's like, well, I can have one in the office, I have one in the bedroom, I can have one because I want to watch this all the time, and it's always on demand. Where it's like, oh, I missed archery, and you can go to the archery thing on the app, and it's like, oh, which one do I want to watch? One of the prelims, the quarterfinal, the semifinal, the final. I can just watch it at any
that's
point.
sick. The app works
At
well.
any point. Oh,
Ooh.
it's so awesome. It's so cool. I watched skateboarding for the first time today.
Oh, yeah. I saw the first I got nutted of the
Did
Olympics.
you see
Oh,
that
wait, credit
Right?
card?
Didn't the guy
Did you see that?
racked
No.
himself?
Oh, can I
right?
show you? Can we get Garrett's
Sure.
reaction? I have it real quick.
Oh,
Derek, have you
that's-
seen this?
No.
Okay, let me see if I can. I'll pull it up in 2 seconds.
That's a painful way to go.
This is. Let's get
On
Garrett's.
the Olympics world stage, and you credit card yourself.
He got credit carded pretty hard.
Was it a street?
It was
setup, or
street.
Was it
What
vert?
country is he from?
I think he was from Peru, maybe.
Oh, the skaters.
Peruvian
of Peru.
nut
Okay,
slap.
ready? Here we go.
Oh.
We got Garrett.
Yeah, I got
Here we go. 1 second. Let it reload.
He's laying on the ground.
Just give it 1 second.
Yeah.
Actually, I put the phone
He's-
right here, right looking at the camera.
He's looking.
He gave it a peace sign, but here we go.
He's looking.
Here's
like
the real one.
pop and your coccyx.
Dude.
Okay, so
Oh,
let me
your
get it again
tail.
for Derek. Let's do it again on Derek real quick.
That's not how I thought you would get it.
Okay, this is before the event.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, this is the after. Here we
This
go.
is an unusual way to get it.
No! Yep.
Fuck.
Ow.
Yeah, that was like perfect aim on that.
You watch that
At
live.
like full speed, and the guy kept skating after that. Like he kept going.
Got to.
He must have had baggy pants.
What did
on.
Tony Hawk say? Isn't he the commentator?
He's
was
not
he?
the commentator. He's like there like to give like in between the event. And he's like, oh yeah, that was good. Like he's not there like
sorry.
giving play by play.
You're having somebody other than Tony Hawk
It's like these other
comment on skateboarding?
That's
Maybe
kinda-
he doesn't know
that's
the
kinda-
number.
But I think maybe because
Fucking
Tony
Katie
Hawk's
Couric? Who's
specialty is like the
Skateboarding.
yeah,
The
but not the
800.
street. It's the what's the park
the
one?
vert.
Vert. Yeah. So maybe he'll be there for that.
I think Derek. I think they had Hoda do it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She's
Hoda
going, oh,
loves
that's
street.
great. Wow, a 360 vert. You love to really see that. And
50-50 stale fish.
I love a good 50-50 stale fish. Oh, he just did the Jackass.
I found one event.
the
I
coffin.
thought like I love all events, and the horse stuff I never
Not
really
a
care for.
questrophile?
No, it's just, I don't. It's like what?
No, I'm a
Give
horse
the
boy.
horse the medal. Why do you get the fucking medal? I don't get that. I don't
It's a
know.
bond between them.
I don't get it.
You don't like seeing the big swinging genitalia during.
That is the last
my
thing I
favorite
thought of.
part.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
Oh.
The air
I think it's
rifle
just
I watched, and
distasteful.
it's like Jenny and I were watching for like 10 minutes before I realized, oh, they're competing now. It's like we're wearing this like full leather gear with this like weird like futuristic like face thing, and they're but they're like
Is that a new sport?
Like a BB gun?
they're gonna
How come
shoot.
I've never seen that before?
I've never heard or seen it. And then they go like, and then like the screen is a little like computer dot that shows up on like the screen, and it's like, what am I looking at?
this a air
I've
rifle?
never found.
I guess so.
I've never found a target they were shooting at. I didn't hear them shoot, and then all of a sudden, like I'm like, oh, they're competing. What is this? And then like, oh, that guy won gold. He won gold. He's the winner. And it's like, what did I just watch? What the fuck was this thing?
Yeah.
It was weird.
Yeah, it looked cool from the shots that I saw. It looked like they were trying to hack into a bank or something.
Really? It's like,
How are
this
you
is-
going to
know
do
what was
that?
happening.
Wow.
Use that contraption, whatever that is, and not just have people play Street Fighter in the Olympics.
Yeah.
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 At that
Yeah.
point, put a controller in their hand. You
Yeah.
got this
Where's
fucking
the
air
esports?
rifle.
Yeah.
Fuck the air rifle.
They're already controlling something.
Yeah.
I thought
Fortnite.
this would be the year,
No. No.
not esports.
Anyway, so it just started, and I'm loving it.
Play Tony Hawk Ride.
I'm all the way in.
It's so funny because again, when I came over to watch that,
Yeah.
I sat down and it was like, wow, it's been a long time since I've been at your house because again, like the Olympics didn't happen last year. It had been a year or two before that, whatever. And it's like, wow, I haven't been here. And then I think it was either you or your wife that said, you're going to be right back here. Like the next Olympics are like only a couple months from now.
It's in
like,
February.
oh, yeah, that's right. We're close to
February.
the winter one.
That's sweet.
so
Why not
coming
just
over
skip
again.
this Olympics?
Why did they
Yeah.
not
Do
skip
the
it?
winter one in February and then just do the next one in Tokyo. Like just take
just
this one
skip a
off.
year.
Well,
like push them all,
I
right?
think
bye week.
Push them
Yeah.
all.
for the athletes, that's too shitty. That's their whole life they worked, and a lot of them only have this little window,
Yeah.
like to get it. And honestly, a lot of people. There's a particular gymnastics girl in gymnastics I'm thinking of who was like wears these glasses, was amazing last year, and I'm almost positive she would have gone. She didn't make the team this year because she just missed that window. She wasn't like she was at her prime then and no longer.
Damn.
And that's what happened to a
Wow.
lot of people.
That's
so I think
scary.
if they did it that long, like it's like this whole generation of athletes would have just been screwed.
Wow.
It's nuts. It's gnarly.
It's a delicate balance. That's not a gymnastics joke.
Yeah.
If they have a balance beam.
Oh,
you ever
I
watch
get it. I get
Think
it.
about it.
It's
I think
weird
about it.
because like
This side got it.
you just get better, especially at pitching. Like as time goes on, like
That's
you're
just I'm a unique case.
the more pitches you get under your belt, the better. I mean, consistently 69 miles per hour, but just the form is just better right over the mound,
Yep.
Yeah, Sean hasn't
Right
hit
over
his
the
prime
mound.
yet.
I'm killing it.
just right over home plate. From the mound.
okay.
Come on.
Well,
I got
it's a little inside baseball. Sean's getting a little.
Let's
inside
move into
there.
the after show. What do
Well,
you say?
I have something. We got to do something before we do that.
Well, let's do it.
I want to talk about 64X for a moment, if
Yes.
you'll have me.
I'll have
Maybe.
it. I'll have you.
Next weekend. It's not even a week from now. 6 days from now.
Oh my god.
You're going to be watching 64X. Mega 64 Expo 2021 is happening.
Yeah.
July 31st, starting at noon. We're going to go all day on the Twitch channel, on our Twitch channel right there. You see the URL. We're going to be popping off. If you want to hit it, we released the schedule. If you want to see that schedule.
All you gotta do is show up.
Yeah.
Be there.
Oh, we got a great schedule. We have, first of all, we have our own booth, exhibit hall. All you have to do, you don't need to buy a badge. Just go to Twitch, watch our, go to our channel and watch our booth tour. We're going to give it to you. We got the anime voice actor legends panel. You definitely, all the best voice actors are going to be there.
All of them.
New thing this year, we have a concert. Our good friend DJ Doug Pound is going to play a live set for everyone. Everyone in the 64X hall, which I imagine is going to be packed.
Yeah.
100,000 people minimum. We got all kinds of stuff throughout the day. A lot of great stuff. I mean, you could look at the schedule for yourself and see, but we got great programming throughout the day. You're not going to want to miss. But tonight we're going to show what the merch exclusives are going to be. These are all going to go on sale at shop.mega64.com in the first hour. So, again, tune in. You'll see us at the booth and we'll announce when they go on sale, but we're going to have all that there.
Our site will work,
Yeah, and our site is
none of this
actually going to be
Comic-Con
like fortified.
exclusives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of this like,
64X is-
we're experiencing congestion. None of that
No.
bullshit.
And just like a regular convention, all this stuff will be in-house.
Yes. It's
So
in
this
stock.
is not pre-order. This is here and will be shipped out to you,
Yeah.
right after.
If you want to show that slide, Johnny, we are going to have new stuff going up, but also we're also going to have some discounts on some existing stuff as well. So everything will be in stock. All the new stuff will be on sale that first hour and some markdowns on some existing stuff too. But that's not all. We are going to give everyone for free an attendee badge for 64X with any order at all.
Whoa.
Any merch order,
Wow.
we're going to get you the badge for the event. So
I
don't
love
worry
that
about
fucking
that.
logo.
You're not going to be, waiting by the docks at 5 a.m. to pray for a ticket.
No, we'll get you a ticket.
We'll get you a ticket. Any order that day, you'll get one. First thing I want to show, the first new item that's coming out that day, you knew we had to do it. The official 64X shirt.
Yes.
There it is.
Oh, fantastic.
Now, I want to point out something. We, just like last year, we listed the amount of attendees.
Yeah.
It's a lower number.
Oh, what? Whoa.
Listen, last year we did 64,000 attendees. We had 64,000 attendees in the hall with us here.
Yeah.
No restrictions.
None.
We don't know what happened. A lot of them did not come back.
The back of this shirt kills me. It's
Yeah.
one of the
Well, yeah.
It's so fucking.
What's funny about-
Devastating.
What's funny
it's
about
a
that?
devastating
I-
thing
I
that
just-
happened.
What's funny about that?
Just the asking,
I mean,
complaining about the event on the event shirt is funny to me. I'm sorry. I didn't.
Yeah, but we're holding them
44
responsible.
What happened?
44,000 people didn't respond to our registration emails, so I don't really get the joke.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Next item, I want to say, everyone, it's been 15 years since our iconic Resident Evil 4 video came out. One of our biggest videos
15 years.
of all time. And this month marks the 15th anniversary. So we just want to do a little thing for that, just to show some appreciation for the time spent hearing What Are You Buying? Because I've been hearing it every day for 15 years.
You
And
have.
let me tell you, I savor every second.
Oh, yeah.
We have just a special edition item. It's only going to be, we're doing a one-run deal on this. The You Are Arrested pin is going to come out.
Whoa.
That's available that day. Shop.mega64.com. And I'm really excited about that. That's a limited edition item to celebrate the anniversary. But this next thing is really cool. We stumbled upon something really great recently when we put out, so it was kind of a surprise thing. We did these packs of stickers
Oh, yeah.
earlier this year, and those were phenomenal. Those really turned
Really
out
good.
amazing.
Great designs.
We have 2 new packs of stickers going up that day.
Yes.
Coming to shop.mega64.com, celebrating some of our iconic video work. in the past.
Yeah.
Dang.
And I think those turned out awesome.
Yeah, those are great.
I love the style of those stickers so much. And
Absolutely.
I think one of the packs that we had before sold out. Like, they sold out fairly quick. So get on those if you want them. Now, a lot of people have been asking lately, can you please, it's summer. Can you please bring back the sunglasses? You guys had these awesome 64 sunglasses. Where are those? Well, not only are we doing sunglasses again, but we're doing them in 2 distinct new flavors.
We got options.
The Alpha sunglasses are coming out. These are in kind of a new style, right?
Yeah,
like
I mean,
than the
it's
last time.
close, but it's laser etched this
Yeah.
time. And then, the bottom, we can tell, like, the frame's a little different on the bottom. Looks cool.
So we got the Alpha sunglasses, and then we got in a different style as well. You can choose or do both, the Omega sunglasses, and these are in a totally different version. These are a totally different style
Far
that
out.
we've never done before, and they'll be up that day.
Come with a pouch, too.
Yeah.
So you can put your glasses in that pouch if you want.
All
Those
of this
things-
again will be in stock that day. No, we're not doing this pre-order stuff. This will be in stock at the booth. Shop.mega64.com. And then this next item, we've never done this type of item before. This is brand new.
Brand new item.
It's an item.
It's an item. But we've never done this, a beach towel for all those hot summer days
Get
and
ready.
nights.
Oh.
The California Gamus beach towel, that'll be available that day during 64X.
Yeah.
So check that out.
Hell yeah.
But what about when it gets cold, you're by the water and it starts getting blustery
Yeah.
and you want something to bundle up with?
Cuddle up next to your beach
This is an
buddy.
item Shawn's been trying to do for a long time, actually.
I would say about 2 years.
It's an item.
2 years for this item.
The Astro hoodie. This is a pullover hoodie with a really high quality embroidered Mega 64 on it.
Yeah.
It's really nice. This is one of my favorite hoodies we've ever done. We've had them for a couple weeks now, and I've been wearing it, and I love it. It's a totally different material.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it, but it's a totally different material. Really, really, really high quality pullover hoodie.
Yeah.
And again, that's embroidered on there. I love it. Check that out. And of course, it wouldn't be an event. It wouldn't be a Mega 64 event without our good friend Mariel. Kinu Cakes on Twitter did a brand new shirt design for us. Check out the Melt shirt. This is going to be available for the first time. 64X. Pick that up. And then last thing, I just had to get this in there too. We have a hat, a dad hat that it's the 10th anniversary of this iconic phrase. and I wanted to make sure it was immortalized. The digital forever dad hat will be available that day. Shop.mega64.com.
Fantastic.
So that is the full lineup.
Wow.
All of that will be available that day. And again, you get a badge with all of it. It'll all be in stock. So it'll ship right away as soon as you order it. Check that out during 64X. All that'll be available.
And join us next week. It's going to be
Join
awesome.
us.
It's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be awesome. The panels that we have lined up are great. We're hoping no mishaps this time. We're going to make sure Johnny gets in. Because he was supposed to help us with the show last year.
We were shorthanded,
Yeah,
man.
he just couldn't get in.
The dude shows up at the last second, and then what? You broke your ankle?
Maybe.
Jesus, man.
Maybe.
We're gonna make sure he gets in and he's
Rookie
got a
move.
badge and all that stuff. So tune in all day this Saturday. We're gonna be having a great time.
Yeah.
Conventions are still mostly canceled this year. So this is your chance to experience that in the best possible form through your computer at home.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
From the safe distance.
And
Safety.
you won't have to refresh any pages over and over, but you can if you want.
Yeah, we'll allow it.
Anyway,
Our exclusives are going to be very easy to get.
Thank
Just be
you
there.
thank you for watching.
thank you for watching, everybody. Johnny, send us out. Do something cool on Tuesday. Put something cooler there.
Yeah, you're not busy doing anything else, so
Yeah.
yeah. Do something
It
cool.
could be simple. I don't care what it is. Anyway, thank you.
He's
Good night.
simple.
Oi! Oi!